Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Hunter x Hunter review. In this chapter, we just get a shit ton of information, but I'm not gonna go through every single detail. I'm just gonna snippet and pick certain things that I think are a big deal that have been revealed in this chapter. Beginning with Hanzo and Biscuit's little interaction. That little interaction may seem irrelevant, but I honestly think it reveals something major, and that is that Nen beasts are actually intelligent creatures. And I think that they're just as intelligent as their users, therefore, they have their same persona. Now, I'm kind of iffy about that, to be honest, because you have 13th Princess that seems very uh, kind and she's not that violent. Have an N beast that could control people and just fuck people up and murder people. So I'm not entirely sure about that. And if that is the case, where they don't have the character's same persona, that means that each Nen beast has its own persona. Therefore, each Nen beast is its own character. And if that's the case, that is actually very interesting, and that just adds an entire dynamic to the story that just would throw a wild ball through everyone's plans. Um, that aside, um, right after that scene, we cut to Fugetsu, who I think is something along the lines of the sixth princess or ninth princess or something of the sort. And that scene was depressing as all hell. You see this poor little girl crying in her bed, looking at a picture of her and her sister. And honestly, what really breaks my heart about this is I am 100% sure that Fugetsu is gonna die by the end of this chapter. Her and her sister. And I have a feeling that her sister is actually going to kill her. I don't know if she feels the same way, but I think that Fugetsu, from what we've seen so far, is the type of person that would actually allow her sister to kill her because she loves her so much. But she's just crying over the loss of her sister, or that she thinks that she would have to sacrifice herself in order for her sister to live. Now, that aside, right after Fugetsu, we cut to Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg, I honestly thought Hulkenberg was dead. Like, I thought the king was not going to take any chances with Hulkenberg and just kill Hulkenberg, but no, he's awake. And there's this weird feather that's on Hulkenberg. I'm not sure if it's, like, part of an Nen beast, and if so, how could Hulkenberg see it? Does that mean Hulkenberg could use Nen? And that aside, we don't see a single Nen beast with a bird-like attribute, meaning that the feather that this Nen beast belongs to someone we haven't seen yet. That, or I may have just slipped my eye and I didn't see a few feathers on one of the Nen beasts we've seen before. Now, that aside, right after Hulkenberg, we have Prince Sale, the fat ass that is so cocky. His cockiness spews out of his room, and you could smell that cockiness, and it's nasty. Honestly, I think he's the first person to die. I think his cockiness will be the reason for his elimination. I think that he's the easiest to kill. He is, because there's no bodyguards in his room, unless the girls that he is fucking are his bodyguards. There are no bodyguards in his room. He most definitely does not know Nen. He gives no shits and thinks this is so easy. He thinks he's gonna breeze through this. Like, nah, you ain't gonna breeze through that. You gonna die. Like that's what's gonna happen. But no, I'm gonna fuck the girls and, just maybe poison the food a bit, and then I may win. And after Sale, we get the second princess, and she is so fucked up in the head. She wants to use her own mother, as a means to kill Hulkenberg. I don't know how messed up you have to be to convince your own mother to commit murder against a half sibling, but she is messed up. She is fucked. And she cares about no one but herself, which is obvious. And, and honestly, I don't know how far she's gonna go without dying, but if I had to guess, I'd say she's gonna be like top 5 left. I think she's gonna die. I think the fourth prince. Ooh, the fourth prince. The fourth prince has this in the fucking bag. Togayashi Yashihiro has been hyping this motherfucker up. There is no way he's gonna die this arc. There is no fucking way. And honestly, I think some of the princes are gonna live through this arc, but not gonna be in the throne. They're just gonna have their title revoked somehow, some way. But I honestly don't see that happening with the second prince or the first prince. I think they're just both gonna die. I don't know who's gonna have their title revoked. I don't know if anyone's gonna have their title revoked, but that's my honest opinion. You guys could have yours. Please give me your opinions down in the comments below. And right after talking about that, I'd like to talk about the fourth prince aptitude for Nen, which is crazy. Like, jeez. This guy could control Nen within the first few seconds of learning how to use it. This just boggles the mind. This guy's gonna be OP as fuck. We're talking like Netaro level OP later on. Like no. Like, oh god. Okay. The other thing that I want to talk about is how important Benjamin's bodyguards are. The royal army. Now, I didn't think they're gonna be as important as they were. I just thought that they'd be like just done, just a few characters introduced in like a few chapters, and then they're all killed somehow, some way. But no, apparently they have a lot of aptitude for Nen, a lot of special capabilities, and they seem to have a very integral part of the story. And I think that the throne war is going to end up between the first prince and the fourth prince because of all those soldiers and their capabilities. I honestly, originally, I thought that Benjamin was going to be the first person to die because honestly, he looked like he was a cocky person. But apparently, he is cocky for a fucking reason. There is a reason this motherfucker is cocky. And we get to see that reason this chapter. He has a fucking army of people that are trained and are specialists under his fucking control. And not only that, he is probably the only prince, I repeat, the only prince that has mastered Nen. I honestly think the fourth prince is soon going to master Nen, but I don't think he's mastered Nen at this point at the same level as Benjamin. But that being said, the fourth prince, still a genius. And finally, I want to talk about Chrollo Lucilfer. Chrollo is on the boat. Let me repeat that. Chrollo is on the boat. Fucking Lucilfer on the boat. Honestly, I don't think he's going to interfere in the throne war. No, not at all. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere near that throne war because I don't think Kurapika could handle this shit now. I don't think any of the princes could handle this shit now, and I think it's if Chrollo Lucilfer enters the throne war, every single prince is probably gonna die. No, like this guy is powerful. He's too powerful. Unless Benjamin is stronger than we think, there is no way Chrollo is going to enter this. And not only because I don't think they could handle him, because I think he has a bigger role. I think he's going to make it onto the Dark Continent, way beyond the islands that the Kaiken guys are going to land on. I think he's going to stay on that fucking boat until after they land on that island and go to the Dark Continent. I think he's going to have an integral role in the Dark Continent. I think he's that powerful. Now, if you disagree with me, comment down below. And not only that, let's just talk about Kurapika wasting fucking time. I don't think between Kurapika wasting time and all the energy she's using right now that she could handle a fight with Chrollo Lucilfer at the current point of time. If Chrollo entered the throne war right then and there, Kurapika is fucked. He is dead. There is no way Kurapika is gonna come out of this fucking alive. She is gonna be a dead mother. He is gonna be a dead motherfucker. Like Lucifer, like no, like no. And when I was doing the live reaction, I was asking if any of the other spiders are gonna be there, but no, I don't think any of them are, because this would give the spiders reason to enter the Dark Continent later if their leader was in the Dark Continent. Now, actually, maybe there's gonna be a spider with them, because that wouldn't make sense, because if there's more than one person, that's more of a reason to go to the Dark Continent than if there was one person. Just dumb me. Never mind. But other than that, power level alone, I think it's only Chrollo, because it would be too OP if one of the top guys like Nobunaga or Franklin made it with Chrollo Lucilfer to the Dark Continent. That's why I only think it's only gonna be Chrollo on the Dark Continent. Now, that being said, I wonder what you guys thought about what I had to say. Please leave your comments down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you didn't. And please subscribe to my channel, Anime Gypsy, and I'm out.